morning, everybody. Hopefully the audio is working. Okay, so I guess you heard the echo there. Yeah, sorry. Good morning, everybody. Well, morning, certainly. I don't know how good it is. Nothing like when your software, OBS, has decided to not do anything that you had it set up to do, and don't know why. It seemed to have messed up my sound settings. I don't know if there was an update. Yeah, so I'm getting off to a bit of a late start this morning. Hopefully everything works out. Nothing like discovering that, 10 minutes before you start your before you start streaming, that nothing is actually working. But we got it up and running. Hopefully everything's still sounding there. I'm just gonna take a quick listen and monitor here, so I'm going to pause the microphone. Pause the microphone, mute the microphone. Yeah, it got me all flustered this morning. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, good morning. Welcome back to Satisfactory 1.0. I hope you're all having a great day. I'm having off to a kind of a rough start, as you can tell, but you know what? We're going to work through it, and we're going to get some work done today. All, he says with great confidence and false. Yeah, anyway, we'll see how we get going. Anyway, where we are back at the old factory here, we're standing on, I love this new the ability to stand up here. Just gives you a really kind of nice view of everything that's going on here. It'd be a shame when we move it, because I think I still have every intention of moving the space elevator here. So last week, just to kind of recap, what we did was we started laying down some railroad track. I took a little bit of a break, took a little bit of time last week and kind of finished off the bit of track that I was doing. I started putting in some pillars here. I'm not sure I like that lighting pattern there, but I thought I'd add that in just to see what it does. I remember what I need the crystal oscillators for. So remember I talked about, God damn it, I have to put in some crystal oscillators, and I couldn't remember why, is to get the big signs. So the big signs is what I need for the lights. So that's kind of where the things to do is. So again, yeah, I have all a bunch of exposed buildings. I still want to put some walls and stuff up there, but I've got the lighting systems turned on, so the full global illumination, which means it gets really dark when you don't have light. So I want to get that light going there. I mean, I could turn off the global illumination, just use the kind of default blue shadow down there, but it's a whole point of this game, big part of this game is the environment and the ambience. Pardon me there, just had to take a quick drink of the old coffee there. Yeah, so I got my tracks laid in here. So what my plan is today is to finish getting the station set up. So we're going to need a station setting here for dropping the plastic and rubber off, which is what I'm hoping to build over there today. So I want to get a station in over there, keeping in mind that the track is going to have to curve over that way to get the SAM ore that is there. So I want to get that SAM ore going sooner. Or not too much later anyway, because it's I want to get some of those dimensional depots set up for things like concrete and whatnot. Then they do require the SAM ore. So the plan is today is to try and complete the line, but let's go have a quick boo over here and what I have wrought. Yep, so there's still a tree here. I'm going to leave the tree there for the moment. One thing, of course, I am going to do right here, and that'll become apparent when I get to the other side why I'm about to do this. So I'm going to put a pole there. If we can hear everyone. All right. Oh, this is stupid console button. All right, so yes, we have a terrain or hypertune system here. The kind of theory is that if I put little connector boosters, and I'm happy to say this works a treat. Just every once in a while, whenever we hit the platform, we get a nice little boost here, and you can see I'm picking up quite a bit of speed as we fly down the track here, and a nice big, basically hypertube that launches me way far away. So yeah, that's why I need to put a pole there. You gotta put a brake. You need something to stop you. I mean, essentially what I built is a giant hypertube cannon, and it is hypertubing me. Oh, looks like we got some of these little buggy bastards down there. So let's pop up to the top here where we can snipe at these little buggers. So let's get the old... Let's get the old one of these. Really got to get myself some more hand slots. A little bit behind on some of the things, but let's see if we hit it. No, up a little bit, and then we go. That hit? Nope. A little too far away. Oh, I think there's a little... Is there a slug hiding down there? Okay, too close. They're gonna fall on me now. Ooh. They despawned. Okay, let's try that again from here. Okay, let's see if I can pick this guy off. There we go. And... Come on, pop! There it goes. Ow! Where'd you come from? Where are you? Oh, there you are. Here, hold that. Excuse me, you started this. You started this. Just remember, you started it. Oh, you got a friend over here? Is your friend gonna be noise? No, that was just your last shot, wasn't it? Okay. You gotta get that other one. No. Bad bug. All right, let's see if we can. And one more. Come on, and gone. All right. Nothing like starting the morning with a little bit of excitement. Let's go pick up our booty. All right, what was in here? Absolutely nothing was still in here. You know what? I just hate loose rocks. So let's get rid of those. And let's get back to work. All right, so back over here. Let's move that. So yeah, here's our basically the platform coming in, and I've gonna be putting an entrance in on this side. So I'm just gonna grab myself a break here. Yeah, so basically when you come out of the tube, you just hit that and you don't die. All right, grab one of these, put that there. Don't need to be there, do you? Okay, it's such a clever system, I don't remember how it works. Nope, it is bi-directional. Okay, that's good. And let's get a line connected. There we go. Probably replace those with light poles, but yeah, so to demonstrate here, now we can go back through again. It is just fun to ride. Whee! The only way to go. And I think, yeah, this system is working kind of so well for me. See, there you go. We just stop right dead in our tracks. Honestly, I'm really happy with how this is working out. It might mean I don't have to put a giant hypertube cannon for getting around. I just have to make sure I, put in junctions along the rail, and with these guys running down the center of the tracks here, whoop, off we go, and we don't have to worry about slowing down. We just get faster and 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 faster until we stop. Perfect. Ah, nope, not perfect, not perfect. Okay, one flaw to the plan. Gotta careful of that distance. All right, so I probably need to move this a little bit further on, but I'll worry about that when I get the platform. Okay, so where is the oil over here? The oil is right in front of me. Yeah, so there's the two oil nodes we're going to start off with. There's another oil node in behind it. Where was that SAM ore? The SAM ore, I believe, was somewhere in a cave. Yeah, right in front of me. There was plus that one way back there. So how do I want to get this track going here? Dealing with things like curvature. How did I do the curves? So again, using these pedestals here, we can use a lot of the natural Mystic track. We could just use a lot of the natural kind of track curves here. So we pretty much can place these towers anywhere we want. Which is exactly what I'm gonna do here, but I still want to keep it on the grid. I just have to be aware of the distance that they have to go. Now, where was that sand mortar? Let's just actually identify its actual location. A lot easier to get to now. I think that is it right there in front of me. Should have taken a little bit more of a run to get this thing going. Oh, but that's all right. Now, where were you along here? There was a cave entrance around here somewhere. Now, where was that cave? All right, let's just do another quick scan. A little further that way. Up top? No, I'm sure you were in a cave. Oh, apparently I found the water. Let me out! I'm going swimming now. Alright, where the heck is that sample at? Yep, that's it. That's right. I'm going to the high ground. I always find going to the high ground is a lot more useful. All right, let's... Did I not put a marker down for it? No, of course I didn't. It is here somewhere. Okay, let's get another scan. So it's behind the waterfall? Where the hell is that bloody... Yeah, there's a slug under here. I'm just going to grab it quickly. Hey, there they are. I can hear them. I hear them. Oh, they're there. Ooh, that's a lot of them. Ow! Oh, it's a big one of these nests. Okay, well, let's get rid of this thing. Ooh, how many shots does that kid take? Well, he only delivered 3. Can I shoot these guys? Come in. No. Yeah, that didn't work very well, did it? Okay, Samor, where are you out, my Samor? I kind of need to figure out exactly where you are. Put a marker down. So I know where the heck I'm going. Alright, let's get another quick scan here. Yeah, you've got to be behind this waterfall. Where is that bloody cave entrance? Could have sworn it was right around here. No, I don't want to get distracted distracted by that. I want to figure out where my Samor is. I thought it was right here in the cliff face. But I am not seeing it. Why am I not seeing it? Alright, I need to consult the map. So it is here somewhere. Sorry, I kind of phased out there for a second while I tried to figure out where the stupid cave entrance is. And yeah, I know, I'm using the interactive map. That's fine. I'm allowed to do that. You're allowed to do that as well. You don't have to be, you know, frustrated. I mean, I found the damn thing already once. I'm just trying to figure out where the heck I put it this time. Alright, so where was that same ore? So between the two waterfalls. So waterfall. Is this the second waterfall over here? Yes, so somewhere around here. There it is. See, I told you it was here. There you are. Okay, let's make sure we don't get lost again. So we'll put up a power pole right here. There. Okay, so I need to get the track from there down to here. That was the whole point of this. We're probably not gonna do any processing here. I do not necessarily want to start climbing. I am gonna have to climb up, not in the, you know, not into the too far future, because bauxite is very heavily up there. At least it used to be, so I'm assuming it still is. Sorry, pardon me, had to clear my throat there. So I don't think I'm gonna bother trying to move the track upward yet, because I still want to put a station in. Yeah, so what I'm just trying to figure out is where I want to put the diversion or the division or the spur line, basically, for the oil, and where I want to run the train. So I don't want to necessarily block myself off from the water here. Nice big lake there, lots of water for the future fuel power plants. Oh my god, it's so nice having the jetpack. Just can get anywhere you need to be. And like I say, the whoops, missed. Come on, up we go. The liquid biofuel really is a good, solid fuel here. All right, so oil pool. Okay, oil pool there. Where's the other one? Yeah, so all three of those are my oil pools. So that's where my oil production's gonna go, or the oil wells are gonna go. I know I could have figured this out last week before, you know, off camera, but the whole point is also part of the, or at least part of this stream, is to kind of go over my, you know, decision process and whatnot. So I think what I'll do is I'll put the train station over there. I'll curve the track in through there and then head down that way. So to do this, what I'm going to do here is we'll get a foundation on the world grid. Kind of give myself an idea how tall this guy is, and to do so, okay, now who did I trigger? Another one of those stupid little bursty bushes. Really my least favorite of the critters. All right, can I reach yet? Yes. So what I'm gonna do here is grab a zoop line from there. It's a nice thing about zooping and not losing all your stuff when you do a zoop is you can move things on. Okay, so there's all the little guys who are setting off me warning systems. Probably gonna need to take care of them. Yes, I see that. Reload. That would probably be a good idea. Okay, that hit him. All right, that's why I got him, and that got that. If you can get the shots off quick enough, you can get them before they burst, and poof, there we go. Almost like I actually can function in this world. All right. And that. Okay, so where did I put that foundation down? That foundation is right here. I'm gonna come up by one, and then we're just gonna go this way, figure out where these guys cross, because I want to get my height kind of established here. I'm gonna cut this corner. All I'm trying to do here is get an idea of where that height is. But no problem, we can get some more. All I need is one of these guys, so we'll just recover some of that concrete. Likewise from here, recover some of that concrete. Okay, now where are you coming from? Or was that you? Yeah, that was you, wasn't it? Nothing else about to eat my face, is there? Yeah, just you making noise. Okay. So, we come here. I'm going to switch to the vertical. Pop up to the top here. Get back to zooping. And that puts my height right there. Bada boom, bada bang. Okay, so I've got the height. Now I just have to run that height over to that central pillar there. Figure out what the center middle point is between them. Don't need this stuff now. Do need this, and we run that way. Oh. Do love the new sound of the dismantle. They just really kind of beefed it up a little bit. All right, let's grab this stuff here. Yes, and recover some of this stuff. I'm probably gonna have to run back. Oil wells there. I want to get a little bit further away from them, so we'll go right there. That should miss any terrain stuff here. Let's just do the quick ground clearing. That should miss everything. Let's just make sure. No one likes a clipping train. You gonna miss there? Yes, you are. So yeah, that'll work. That'll work as a good center line. Now that is a long stretch there, so I am gonna need another platform somewhere here. And if we go here, let's switch to vertical, bring these guys up. Actually, you know what? Let's use the 4 meter for that. And I am going to put it on a 45 degrees so we can come up to there. And again, I just want to get the height, so let's go back to Zupin. And I hope... Yeah, so what I'm doing here again is I'm just trying to lay in kind of where things need to be. Now again, I don't think I'm close enough for the tracks to reach. No, not even close. So we're gonna have to bring this forward a little bit more, which is fine. Yeah, because I think I'll do the station kind of going into that zone there. So I'm gonna have this track go straight again. And then at some point we'll break off and go that way. I'm not sure how I want to do the junctions. I'm normally not a big fan. How far away are we? And let's get the heights right here. Oh, that. Ooh. Take notes. You are off your height here a little bit. You might be a little bit too tall. Oh yeah, you are definitely way too tall. Yeah, definitely. Most assuredly even. Okay, let's go get some concrete. Gonna need that anyway. And quite again, it's just fun to take the It's fun to take the tube. It's what I was trying to say. It didn't work very well. So now I just make silly voice. Okay, probably should put a little bit more fuel in the old tank. So we'll pop down here. How much fuel we got? Oh, look at that. So can stop collecting trees for a little bit. Yay. What am I carrying too much of? Probably not. Probably not. Still have a hard drive. Hey, while we're here, I think we have a recipe in here, don't we? What have you given me? No, don't care. Why? Don't care. These are both kind of garbagey. Ugh. Oh, recycled plastic. No, that is a good one. Yeah. Yeah, if you really need a lot of plastic, it's a super complicated setup. But if you want a lot of plastic or vice versa, the recycled plastic and the recycled rubber are actually pretty good recipes because, yeah. I haven't really run the efficiency on it, mind you, come to think of it. I don't know how much more efficient, but if you need a lot per minute, that's a good way of doing it without a big footprint. Okay, let's get another scan, hard drive scanned. Why are we here? We came here for the concrete. Let's get the concrete. This is why I want to get a dimensional depot up and running at some point. Did in fact actually have one in the old world. Yeah, what do I don't know. I really don't know what about the light design there on these guys. Yeah, I just don't know. I like the lights on the side of the but I just don't know about these guys. Yeah. Oh yeah, a little solution there, how to get a pillar to go through a building. It literally just goes into the roof, has a building, so nothing's crashing and it all looks fine. Anyway, so stop getting distracted, get yourself back. And away we go. Don't get sucked back into the tube. Alrighty. Now, where were we? Right over here. Determining our new height. So I'm gonna go across here like that. I just want to again see where this is supposed to be at height-wise. So that would be right about there. Those are intersecting. All of these guys can come off. These guys can all come away. That's still the 45. That's fine. Just get 1 meter. We'll go like that. And again, I want to make sure I am working on the world grid here. So we're going to come up by a little bit. Go back to Zoop. Figure out where... Zoop. Zoop. Thank you. Nope, higher than that. That is 1 too high. That should be exactly correct. How are you? And there we go. Okay. Okay. So that means if I want to come through, there is going to be a station that shouldn't interfere with the oil wells. Yeah, so I can put all the factory stuff back there. That's the rubber and the plastic. I'll do all the fuel stuff on top of the lake, and then I'll have the train pick up right in there. Oh, look, Mercersphere. Just like there was a Mercersphere back there. I'll get those later. So I think what I'll do is I'll put a station, or a tower, I should say, right here. So let's get to our train track menu. We put one of those down. We grab one of these. We can see that we get the height correct. Let's get out of the way of it. That is not correct. Oops, wrong button. So let's try that again. We got to come down by a little bit. Okay, hold you there. Are you at the right height now? That is the correct height. Is that where I want you to be? How is that going to make your corner? As you make the corner to somewhere over here, we'll just have the track go straight. Yep, gonna put her down. Gonna commit to it. And there we go. All right. So now we can connect it up. Except we can't connect it up because I put a pole and there is a hypertube entrance in my way. So we'll take that out of there. Now we can go connecting our hypertube to there. I put this up backward. I did do that. So we'll get this straightened out. So we'll first remove this. I'm also gonna remove these guys here because they were kind of Even with the jetpack, it's still unnerving when the ground suddenly drops beneath your feet. I see you. I see you too. I see you as well, but it's not exactly like you're hard to see. All right. Need to make sure the light standard is on that side. Again, we'll come down by 1. How's the height? Perfect. I do like having the hold function on the hologram. H is for hologram. Get you connected. Now I can grab my power wire. That's not power wire. Where's power wire? Why do I not have wire on this hotbar? Well, let's get wire. Or cable. Or power line, whatever you want to call it. We'll put that there. Okay. And we'll drag you across. That'll bring power into this stuff. We'll bring you out a little bit. And what I think I will do here is I will make this the end of the line. Yeah. So we'll grab another one of these towers here. I'm going to put that one a little bit further back. just like that, and excellent. Okay, that should then reach our track to there. Yes, it does. And our track to there. Yes, it does. Excellent. Okay, so let's get the next point in. So yeah, what we'll do is we'll continue this track out from here, going that way. I'm gonna do something that I'm not a big fan of doing, but I may change it at a later date, probably not. Is that I'm gonna have my tracks kind of cross each other. I really don't like doing that. I do actually, would it be that hard for me to drop it down? Would it be that hard? I do have the space right along here with, you know, just move the silly little fella there. No, I don't think so. I'm just for now gonna put up the curve. Now, how far can this outside track reach? Can you get all the way over here? So your max distance is kind of right about there, right over top of that oil well. So you won't reach to here, and then you're going over the oil well, so I don't want to have you. So probably want to put gotta be careful here. So why don't I move you that way? Let's take you guys out of here, recover the concrete. There's a certain madness to my methods. Yes, absolutely. Missing quick wire, okay. Oh, hey, look, the versatile frames are all done. Cool. Let's go into our build menu. Let's go into our blueprints. Let's go into our train support. Let's put a few of these in. Probably not going to need that many. Gonna want a train station. And a bunch of what do I need for the signals? Computers. Ooh, gonna have to go buy some of those. But we're gonna need a couple of these. I'm gonna need a train station, which is gonna need a little bit of plastic. So I'm gonna have to go buy me some plastic. Hopefully, yeah, I should have lots of tickets, at least for now. Okay, so I got a bit of a shopping list here. Let's go do some shopping. Let's head to the mall. Let's also see what recipe we've unlocked. Hopefully the diluted fuel. If not, I'm gonna have to go do a bunch of hard drive gathering before I can fully set up my power. Gotta get a good run before you jump out with this pack. Okay, so let's check. What did we get today? Ah, polymer resin. Is that the one that I want? 130 per minute. Yeah, so I can get. Oh, yeah, see, that is a good one here. Because that gives me lots and lots of this goody stuff. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, so, yeah. Okay, so if we have a look at our polymer resin here. Where's that recipe? Here we go. So what are you making? You're going to be making... Let's open you in the codex. Yeah, 130 of this. I mean, look at that kind of, you know, 40 per minute, 30 per minute, right? Which can easily be turned into petroleum coke. But even more importantly, that is the stuff that gets turned into fuel. This is the stuff that gets turned into plastic. So you can either go plastic directly, get this stuff, which you can then turn into fuel. If we go look at our plastic recipes, because I should have... No, I don't have that one unlocked yet. Oh, no, here we go. So yeah, if I take some of this polymer resin, mix it with some water, I can get my plastic at 20 per minute. Yeah, so I've got the recycled rubber already. I've got the recycled plastic. Which, yeah, so you can see I'm... Oh, no, that's just the recycled plastic. Don't have the recycled rubber yet. Yeah, well, complicated. But yeah, that was a good recipe. Unfortunately, that does mean I'm out of hard drives. So I'm a bit boned that way. How are you doing in here? Yeah, you got 6 tickets. Let's take the 6 tickets. Can I have my tickets, please? Oh, no, I can't because I have no room for tickets. Okay, well, let's throw some critter bits into the sink. And you as well, please. Ooh. Ooh, running low. Ooh. Let's put the nuts into the medical kit. So yeah, I got lots of stuff here to make some more inhalers. How am I doing on my inhalers? Oh, I only got 1 left, but that's fine. Can I do any... I gotta do power slugs. Really do have to just be able to throw the slugs in there. It's not that hard to set up. I mean, it really is. It's even less complicated than setting up the critter system here because it's only a 3-way split. So that means, you know, you can just use a smart splitter and yeah. All right. Now I should be able to get my tickets. Oh, look, it's even now up to 7. Give me my tickets. Go into here, look for some plastic. Because I need a stack of 100. Oh, I also need some computers. So let's grab a stack of computers. Let's grab a stack of plastic. That's 7 tickets. That'll give me all I need for that.
Parts purchase confirmed.
And
Promotion
I still have
delayed
12
by X
tickets
times part value plus fix-it stock value.
Okay. Quick wire. Let's grab the kick wire. Let's throw the useless roll back in there. Let's grab another couple of stacks of rotors here. Ooh. Why am I not getting new rotors? What is going on here? You are doing that. You are doing stators. You're only doing 4 per minute because screws are a bit of an issue. Are you taking all my rotors? Oh, you want 10 per minute. Well, I know where my rotors are going. Oh, that. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, well, we'll put that on the to-do list. Let's turn that off for now. How many motors have I got in the bin? I should have a good supply of motors. Yeah, I got a good supply of motors. All right, have I got everything? Yeah, I've got everything. Let's go get the stuff set up. And down. Whee! I do wish there was a first person for doing this. Going through the tubes. I feel that would just be much more visually entertaining. All right. So, we were about to glue a train platform to the side of this. Nope. Let's actually... That should be... Where's the arrow? There's the arrows on the opposite side. Is that correct? Is that correct? No, that is not correct. I need to bring you the arrow pointing towards the lake. Where's the power? No. I need the arrow pointing back towards me. Alright, so we'll try that again. And let's get you lined up at the correct height. Ah! Overshoot! Yeah, there we go. It's better. And that shouldn't be too bad of an angle here. So let's see if you will reach. And hopefully you're not a crap angle. No, you're good. And how about you? Oh, let's try. Get you going the right way. There we go. You're connected to the wrong place. You're connected to the wrong place. All right. Okay, you know what, tree? You know what, tree? You just can't be here anymore, mister. So you're not. Hey, look, I can see what I'm doing now. Okay, that goes to here. Nope, that goes to there. How does that look? Is that doing any kind of weird ziggy-zaggies? It is doing a massive ziggy-zaggy. I do not like... Do not like... No, you pretty much already have to be going straight at this point, don't you? But I do need to get clear. Oh, man. But I do need to stay clear there, so I think I'm going... Yeah, but here's the question. Can I make this corner? Because remember... Oh, no, I cannot. So, this is not. This is not. But I have ways of dealing. So what I can do here. All right, where's that track? So what I need is I need you not to be 45, but maybe more like that. So I can get rid of this. We can get rid of that. I've got a place to mount this, so it should just snap right on top. Like that. How's this? This is, again, why Mr. Coffee Stain, thank you for the blueprinting system. Can I still get clear of that? I don't know. Let me grab an oil pump here. Even if I don't have the stuff on it for me, can I at least put it into place? Or do I have to move a little bit? Actually, I can build it. Yeah, no, it's not exactly in the right direction. Come on, over we go. Ooh. Do I want to move it over one? Yes, I think I do. So, we'll go like that. Go like that. Because then I can try. Ugh, I need a place to stand. Because what I can try to do... Okay, so that's the angle there. I want to make it a little bit more return, and I think... this one I'm not worried about the world grid here. So I'm going to kind of just let it go where it needs to. It's only when I want to get back orientated. So these kind of midpoint ones here are definitely ones I want to keep using. So again, get the corner here. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to keep the same angle. Okay, so let's now move this stuff here. Pull that out. We'll get rid of the blueprint. I'll use this handy dandy platform here. Who are you? Not you. I'm gonna get some of this stuff out of the way here. Okay, so now let's try this again. I need to see. I can't see. There we go. Why are you lift? No, you're not. Okay, so now I want you pointing this way. What does that do for me? And how does that affect the train? There we go. And how are you? Are you good like that? Okay. Yeah, okay, okay. Yeah, that's all right. Then I should be able to... Go 1, 2. Pull you guys out of there. It's 4 long. So go to there. We'll grab some wall. Drop you down to there. Who else needs to go? You guys can go. I'm gonna leave that one there. Oh, goody. Drop crates. I love me some. Oh, I'm running out of copper sheet. Okay, so that should get you down to that height with my track right there. You're all correct at my heights. Yes, you are. And you're running parallel. You're not clipping into anything. I think I might finally have this figured out. Let's see what this does to tracks-wise. It puts a little weird S-bend in there, but you know what? I can live with that little weird S-bend. Yeah, that's all right. S-bends are fine. As long as they have a good flow. I don't want to lose you. Let's keep you in place. All right, so that means I have got my tracks mostly figured out. I can get past. Yeah. You're facing the wrong way, so I'm just going to remove you for time being. I'm going to get you connected. Let's see what that does with Noodle. I think what I'm going to do here is I do have this little mid-track here. Yep. So I think I'm going to put a lot of cleaning. Let's do a little bit of cleaning here, just so we don't have a lot of this noise. That can go. How's my inventory? As I drop some crates around here somewhere. Thank you. Okay. All right. So I want to get a place for the power line and the hypertube to miss. I need to see. So what I'm going to do here is we're going to put in at the kind of the apex of the curve. So right about here, we put one of those in. I can then should be able to grab. I don't have foundations there. More hotbar foundation. We're going to use the 1 meter and we're going to put that on number 9. There we go. So we grab number 9, snap that to the bottom, and I'll just zoop across here. Now, pretty sure you're not the right height. So how far do I have to drop you down, by the way? I need to drop you down by 2 meters. So we go 1 and 2. All kinds of different ways to get your stuff where you need it to be. Do whatever you need to do, put in whatever guide things you need to do. I just say, you know, whatever works the most kind of efficiently for you. It's not going to be efficient when you first start moving things around, but kind of once you got a vibe for it and a feel for it, you can actually get pretty quick. So I need to rotate you by a little bit. Let's move you over a touch. I think when I'm going to move you that way, I'm not worried about the track. I'm going to actually do something about the track in a moment here. Yeah, let's just put that there. Because what I should be able to do is grab this little bit of track here. And I can kind of control any curvature a little bit. So we'll put you to there, and then away, and then we'll go to here and thank you. So what that should do is give me a nice curve. Ooh, look at that. How about you? Do you need an adjustment? Yeah, I think you probably could use an adjustment as well. So we'll get rid of that segment. I'll get rid of that segment. Oh, that is an excellent point. I do need to move you through. I think. Oh, man. I think what I should do. Yeah, okay. You know what? I'm going to have to do a little bit of backup here, I think. Yeah, let's get this out of here. I need to get the platform in. I'm going to leave that right where it is. But I think I have to deal with the train station first. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to deal with that train station first. Okay. No! No! No, go back! Don't make me go back! I don't want to go back! And... yeah. And at some point this may actually... yeah, so I might actually utilize this. I'm not going over anything important, am I? Nope. I might utilize this to go that way because there's a bit of a convoluted route through the forest there. But there is a route through the forest here that leads pretty much straight to the crater lake. So yeah, this might actually be part of the track extension. Yeah, okay, that, yeah. I'm going to utilize that. So what I'm going to do here... What I'm going to do here is I'm going to put this curve back in. Put this curve back in there. We'll go straight through here. It's a bit of a sloppy intersection, but let's go to there. Yeah, this is the kind of stuff I don't like normally doing with my tracks. But for, again, you know, it's just literally the first train that's going to be running, or the first, yeah. So like that. Okay, signaling. So we might as well start getting some signals in right away here. So we're gonna need a path signal. Okay, so basic rule of thumb when it comes to signals is if you have an interchange, you have a path signal going into the interchange. You then have a block signal coming out of the interchange, so we'll go to a block signal here, like that. And then I'm also gonna extend the track here a smidge, because the signals only go into where two tracks join. So we'll come out to there. Okay, so then we'll grab and we put a block signal going that way. We put, oh, nope, block signal. Thank you. And then we put a pass signal going back into the section. We put a block signal coming out of that section. And then back here for now, I'm just going to put in a pass signal. Okay, so you can see that this path signal is functional. The path is currently not allocated. So then we can come through here. The block signals, again, the path is keeping it blocked off, so the block signal is guiding it. It's giving me the reaction to it now because we just don't have enough signals. So we're going to put another signal in there, and that should clear up that. So you can see how that cleared up that one. Okay. That is your basic intersection. Basically, all we need to do is we need to make sure we hold this space if there's a train, so no one coming from that way, no one coming from that way, and no one coming from that way can enter this intersection unless it is clear, and that's what the path's doing. Hey, good morning there, Burning Earth. It's really going on the rails. I never noticed the ring planted in the sky. Yeah. This game is gorgeous, man. It just absolutely is gorgeous. Yeah, that even looks prettier at night, and yeah, I totally agree. It is gorgeous. All right. So let's get the trees out of here. It's nice to be able to just start blowing shit up instead of having to use the old chainsaw. I'm not going to worry about I'm not going to worry about gathering the trees and the plants anymore, at least for a long while, because I have a hello. I have a full container of jetpack go-go juice, so I'm covered. All right. Okay, so this is going to be a lane that continues going all the way out. Yes, that is going to be a lane that goes out. Where do I want to put the train station? So the train station has got to depart from here at some point. Let's do a little bit of farty gas removal. I don't think that works. No, it's too far away. So let's go and just actually... Someone here doesn't like me being here. Oh, hello. Ooh, a whole bunch of yous. Where are yous? Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Oh, jeez Louise. That's a lot of you guys. Come here. Is the terror over? Yes, the terror is over. I hate these guys. I hate them. Just, yeah. Not fans. Not a fan. Okay. Hello, you. Those were the baby ones. Yes, they are. They are in. Oh yeah, I'm out of those things. They are very much can get that big. Just wait till yeah, when we get into the deeper into the forests, they're big guys. They are some big guys, and they are basically like the super hogs. Yeah, they're not fun either. That's when you hope. Yeah, well, I'll just talk over the explosion. That's when you hope to have the rifle for some serious long distance killing, even preferably with the homing ammo. Okay, so that cleared out my farty rocks. I'm gonna need to clear out some more stuff here. Oh, they are freaking respawning, aren't they? These little bastards are respawning on me, and I don't have any. Okay, that didn't work. Bye, Mr. Tree. Oh yeah, look at that, Mercer Sphere. What has the crazy lady got to say to me?
The effigy only sings when you compose.
I was not built to use organic components for communication. I am adjusting.
The effigies make a flow. You are not the current.
I am not sure what you mean. I do run on a current. I am a digital construct.
It's so nice watching friendships being formed, isn't it? Bye, Tree. And Farty Rock. That's a lot of tree and Farty Rock combinations going on over here. Let's, just out of sheer spite, keep blasting. Yeah, that didn't work. Okay, so train station with enough room to turn around. So we just need to have one track coming off. Let's say right about here. That should be wide enough. Can't quite reach. Yeah, I didn't notice that they have a little line in the center. That's interesting. Yeah, there's a little seam line, at least at this draw distance. I wonder if that, yeah, that's not going to be persistent, I'm guessing. Anyway, okay, so I want to come back 1, 2, 3. It does make it easier to line these guys up. So little general rules of thumb when it comes to track. Minimum track size is 1.5 blocks. You kind of just want to go, if you're putting in a little section, put in 2 block lengths. And then you need a 3x3 for your tightest corner. So if you can see here, that will give me my tightest corner. You cannot go any tighter of a corner than that. So if I come down here now, I want to watch those lines and see where they disappear. No, they actually, if you, yeah, see, now they're just visible. Interesting. Yeah, so if I just kind of run over here now, I can get that to be perfectly aligned with the edge of stupid console button. With the edge here of the foundation, so that I can just grab a straight piece of track, go to there, and let the rest of the track come out this way. So yeah, this is going to be the future distance. And again, just because I want to make sure I have a signal there, this will be a railhead for the moment. So that's not going to go anywhere. And then I'm going to push you out a little bit. Push you out a little bit. And over here. And there we go. So we come to right there. And then we go to there. So this corner can be a little bit wider. And it will be. But I could just drag it out. We'll see how that looks. I might want it to start a little bit sooner. Basically what I'm kind of looking for is like more of a 4x. Oh! Hello. I got Railroad Tycoon. Ooh. Scare. It kind of startled me a little. All of a sudden, weird sounds are happening. Oh, Farty Rock. Okay, Farty Rock's more or less going to get cleared. I am going to level all of that at some point soon and just have to go get my Noblex to do it. All right, so yeah, there we go. So that's going to be the offshoot for the train station. And there you can see how we now have that signal is clear. But I am going to need another pass signal, but I need a place for the pass signal to know where to go. So we'll come off here again. Go to his 2 sections farther. We'll do another 2 section. Actually, what I'm going to do here, because I got a little bit of a wiggle forming here. Just the way the splines are drawn on the tracks, every once in a while it can develop an odd little wiggle. So you just use a little short segment like that. And what that does is just kind of helps lock things into place. In fact, what I'm going to do here is get rid of the curve, because that's what's introducing that little wiggle, is that bit of curve there. So we'll just pull this guy out straight. Again, we'll come to the 2. There we go. So that's got a nice straight line, and then we can go straight to there. Come to this side, and then we can reconnect over to here. Like so. All right, signaling wise, again, we need to grab our signal, so we'll grab our pass signal. It's gonna go right there. These ones are pretty... What the hell? What the hell? Huh. Would you look at that? That's a new thing. You don't have to put them just at intersections. You can... I'm sure you could not do this before and just put them anywhere you wanted. Because you can see how it's snapping to that joint point there. Huh. Okay, cool. Still gonna put the pass signal exactly right there. That actually kind of means I don't have to do this kind of double little tap thing there. Okay, that's good to know. Good to know. Good to know. I like it when the devs. Wow. Wow, that... Okay, yeah. That is actually pretty cool. I like that. That's nice. I do need a block signal here, though. So I'm going to put a block signal on this side here. Make sure I don't have... Yeah, you see how it's green? Beautiful. So if I'm coming from here, I can now clear through the block. Unless there's a train, we come up to the pass signal. I'm not worried about it being so. Normally, what happens with the trains is when they come to pass signals, they slow down until it kind of figures out which direction it's going. You pretty much have to be clear of whatever block signals and stuff there are. Is it because the tracks have that black and yellow highlight when you're about to place something? The color. Good. That's a good question. What that color is telling me is the sections. So what is here? Let me get up to a proper view here, and I will help explain. Okay, just look up. Oh, okay, there we go. All right. So when you are looking to place a signal, it breaks it into these little color codes. So you can see kind of into that intersection there, how they're all the yellow with the little black dots. That means that is a block. The blue section here is a block. The green section here is a block, that purple section. So it's helping you identify the separate kind of where the track is going to interfere. So you can see that these guys here are all different colors, right? So it's a blue and a green. It's a red and an orange. It's an orange and that kind of purpley or blue color there. So those are completely isolated little sections of track. That's the way the train will read it. So that as long as there's nothing else in that orange section there, the train can proceed into that section. These guys here, because the tracks are crossing each other, they're considered part of the same grouping. So all of those track areas are now yellow. The whole thing is considered a block, which is, in other words, if it's currently occupied, no one else can enter into it. So that's what that color coding does. So if you see that you've got, like, say, for example here, if that blue track in this was the same color as this track, that would tell me I have a problem with signaling. So it's just a way of helping you kind of deprogram your signals. Yeah, that is, honestly, it's one of the better debugging, because the other signal debugging problems are horrible. Here, if I pop down here, so that you can see this track, this signal here, this block signal, and the only reason is because there's nothing else there, is having an error. If I try to read it, block has no exit signal. Thanks, that's kind of helpful, because that is just a catch-all phrase. If I look at this block signal, I'll get the same thing. If I have a path signal here, so if I remove this block signal and this block signal. Oh, actually, you're not going to go into an error mode for me, are you? Of course you're not. But if you get an error node in the thing, yeah, it can just be a little bit without these nice color. So you can see as soon as I grab a signal of any kind, how all of these guys are green. These guys should, there's that little kind of yellower section there because it's on the other side of that path, but everything else is showing the green, whereas where you don't necessarily want the green. Intersections are going to be, all one color. That's just because tracks are crossing tracks. So you try to isolate the intersections with as small a section as possible, because all traffic, of course, will get delayed. But yeah, there we go. Okay, so this is where we're going to put our station in. Station is going to come this way. So we're going to put some platforms. Let's actually change that into concrete. Yeah, we'll change that into concrete. So we'll start laying down some platforms. I might have to go to the other side. I don't know how I'm going to do missing the rib. Here, I just really don't like clipping too much. But I don't have to worry about breaking off this track, because this is literally the station loop that I'm putting in here. Okay, so train station, train station, train station, train station. Surface is too uneven. Yeah, that's because I'm going to have to drift that track over a little bit more. For whatever reason, I was thinking my brain went completely blank, and I thought the train stations were more like the truck stations, which means they were off to the side, not straight down the center. So I am going to have to move that track a little bit over, so we can just scooch down there. But that's kind of okay anyway. Mostly because you need a total of 6 blocks to make a U-turn. So what I'll do here is, yeah, I know, surface is too uneven. You don't like having the little gap there. Stop being so prissy. Jeez. Actually, hang on. Let's get the customizer tool. Let's turn you to concrete, and we'll just go boop, 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 boopy, boop. Didn't mean to boop you. Let's put you back. Boop. Concrete, and I think I'll boop you guys. That way now. Okay, are you gonna cooperate with me now? Thank you. Okay, so let's get our train station back in. Hold down the E key, train station. There we go. All right, that should just snap to the end of my track here. Like that. Yeah, surface is too uneven, that's fine. Gonna have the inputs on that side. If I hit H, it'll just override that. Yeah, you're still connected. Same thing here. If I just hit H, it'll override it. Okay, so train is there going out. Excellent. And that is our freight platforms. One for plastic and one for rubber. And then train go choo-choo, stop here, and off we go. Yay! All right, let's deal with the uneven surface it was complaining about. Okay, so gonna immediately do a corner here. So again, if you're doing a corner, you come out by 3, come out by 2, so you have a 1, 2, 3, and a 1, 2, 3. That is your sharpest corner. I am gonna have to head back the other way, so again, I'll come out by 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3, just like that. And I'm going to convert again with the customizer. Let's convert you back into asphalt. I like to have the asphalt underneath the tracks, just like it, you know, it's a roadbed, right? Of a sorts. Okay, so now we come off the back end here. And you can't do a 180. It don't like, oh, maybe it does like that now. Actually, you see that, look at that. Every time I say something from old information, the little buggers have come along and made life good and easier for everyone else. So you can see that is almost my corner. I need to come back just a smidge more. There we go. How are you? You centered now? Not quite. Yeah, see, this is why I kind of don't like just doing one big corner like that. I like doing it in steps. It's just a little easier to line up. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, that's pretty much your tightest, comfortable corner there. So we'll come out like that. Let's go to the top here. Like that, and then we'll again grab our switch from here. I'm going to keep a little bit of a funky angle here, so you can see that it wants to get nice and lined up there. But if I shorten it down, it's going to give me that little bit more of that spline angle there. So I'm going to put that there. You heard that little clang. That means the signal is now clean. And then we'll bring this track to there. And there we go. So that is our first station. He comes along here, has a happy, happy day. I need to get a block signal closer to the end here, because again, don't want to tie the track up. So you can see how this whole loop now, this is where the colors really come into place, is when you have a loop like this. You can see how both sides are showing green. I've got an error message there on this block signal. And if we look at here, Signal loops into itself. Actually, it looks like they've gotten a little bit better with their messaging. But yeah, you can't... Oh, that's a block signal. That needs to be... Yeah, it needs to be a pass signal. So yeah, you can see how having these colors here can become really useful, because as soon as I drop this block switch in... Oop, should have let me keep that in there. You can see how this now is green. This is still purple. It's still not happy here. That's because I need to put in a pass signal or another block signal or a pass signal to kind of separate the station. So I like to have the station kind of on its own here. Just for shits and giggles, I'm going to put a little offset. That should clear that up. Okay, so why are you still unhappy? Why are you still unhappy? That's a block. That's a path. You can tell by the top there how the path has that full kind of shelf, whereas the blocks just have this little kind of curved one there. Why are you unhappy? No, everything floats. For aesthetic purposes, yes, I will connect to the ground, but that's one thing about Satisfactory. Gravity is more of a... It only affects you. Let's be honest. Anything you drop will just stay floating in the sky. The only thing that falls and takes damage is us. Like, we're the only ones that will fall. So, yeah. But I don't like floating factories. There are, you know, but if they, hey, again, people play the way they want to play. Whatever makes you happy, you play the game you want to play. I've seen factories which are just pure production. In other words, just essentially floating platforms. And the only reason the platforms are there is so that they can put down the machine. So they're just machine setups. I like to have kind of a combination of the engineering, which is solving the problem, as well as the structural. And part of that engineering is making sure that, you know, I will go through here and reconnect. You know, I'll connect these pillars, and that's why I actually have a blueprint, not you, of the tower bits. This is why I'm kind of looking at the lighting. Not sure if I like it. Let's turn that into snap here. Come back by one so that I can just snap pillar bits into there. And there's my pillar bit. So that at least it gets me connected to the ground. Okay, now, why are you... Oh, that's because you're a path. You should be a block. So there you go. That fixed that one. That fixed that one. That's still going to be an error because there's nothing on the other side of it. I don't know why you are. So you're going to come through here. Probably where the problem is coming from is right here. Yeah, there's nothing kind of separating this line coming in. So let's see if this fixes that. So if I put that there, grab my pass signal, make sure it's going in the right direction. Okay, so yeah, you can see how it's fighting me here. No, the pass signal is not like the block signal. It is definitely fighting me for getting placed there. Okay, that's fine. So again, just gonna stretch the track out. Now this is not something I normally would, but I'm not sure why I am fighting with it right now. Yeah, until I get the rest of the track, and I'm pretty sure it's because I got the loops going in there and there's no loop at the other end. But this will give me the place for the train to come in. Now, there is zero power going into the system at the moment. So if I go to the train station here and look, you can see there is no power because these guys are powered through the stations, and I will make the power connection back home. Speaking of which, I'm not going to worry about kind of everything else for that right now. I just want to get this train loop done so I can just get the factory in. So let's head back. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go all up and down the track here to get my signals in. Yeah. Okay, so how am I gonna do this? This is gonna be a delivery line. I need to cross at some point. Where do I want to put this station? I don't need this tree anymore. Yeah. No doubt the devs, same thing. Because pretty sure Futurama came out before this game did. I do like the hypertubes. My only real complaint I've ever had on the hypertubes is they can be a little slow. You know, you only get your initial momentum. I mean, you don't really have a lot of friction as you're going down there because it is an air bearing essentially. But if gravity will, you know, if you're going up a hill, you will barely just clear the hill. That's why I like putting in these little That's why I'm putting in these little boosters here, and I'm so glad that that's working. I've been looking for a kind of inline good booster system for a while, and I think again, 1.0, the magic of the 1.0, they did a little bit of tweaking here. That you can have two entrances facing each other and be able to travel biodirectionally. That didn't work. I can almost guarantee that didn't work before 1.0. So back in the 8 point whatever variation, this system would not have worked. You would actually have had to use two hypertubes, one going one way, one coming back the other way. The fact that I can get the boost going in both directions just makes me so very, very, very happy. All right. What I'm trying to figure out is where I want to put the station to deliver my rubber and whatnot. So I'm going to have to come off this track here. So, okay, so the delivery is going to come in here. It's going to go through here. What kind of room, how much space have I got right here? So, do I want to put the train stations going that way, or do I want to put the train stations going this way? Because essentially what I'm going to build is a rail yard. And I really don't have a crap ton of room over here. Whereas I've got all the room I need over here. So that's what I'm going to do. So we're going to do a little bit of clearing. And we'll get that out of here. There we go. Love the boom booms. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be riding that trail. I'm gonna be in that train. I love riding my rails. They're not as fast as my hypertubes, but oh yeah, that's my goal today. Is I want to get at least the two ends of this train station, get the train on here and take a ride. Hell, I'll put a couple on here, just going back and forth to make it's a kind of a way of testing the switches, but let's face it, it's just fun. All right, so we're gonna want to return this way. So if we bring our concrete off of here for a nice big giant platform. Going off in that way. And going off in that way. I honestly, I love that sound. That is such a sweet mechanical sound. Oof. Just love that sound. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the track coming all the way down to here. Now the thing is I kind of don't need to continue in another direction. I might want to, because I only have really the desert over there, but I can utilize that spur that's going that way to get down there, and that might even be easier. So what I'm going to do is, so the track's going to come down here. You're going to keep going around. You're going to then hook a left, pull into the yard, and then I'll have all the kind of train stations reaching back that way. But I want to make sure that the trains have more than enough room, or I have enough room so that I can do essentially your classical train yard, right? Is that you have a switch, then you have a switch, and then you have a switch. So it is just this ever kind of like tree branch going off in the direction. The first station is going to be close, but I want to make sure I do keep myself enough room here. So what I'm going to do is find a location that is going to not get interfered with. So you can see I'm kind of running up against the cliff face there. There you go. You can see how that's actually touching the cliff face there. That was intentional. So I need to avoid that. So what I can actually do, so we go 1, 2, right to there. I'll connect that to there. Yeah. We'll put our first segment right there. Nope, not right there. I'm a little bit too far back. Let's try that again. So let's see. I want 1, 2, and... No, okay, I guess you were correct. 3. No, I guess you were correct. Oh, no, I like cliffside. It's just getting trains up and down elevations. That could be the challenge. That could be a little bit more kind of problematic. Whereas kind of, it's... It's what I don't actually know how to. It's whatever the needs are. I mean, I honestly, there's no plan. There's general concepts of what I need to do. That is kind of more my engineering style, is what do I need right now? Kind of like the Mr. Scott way of fixing things. Just what you need to do to get the thing running. I try not to step on my own, get in my own way, but really, for the most part, it is. I've done cliffside. I like cliffside stuff, especially what I'm going to do when I need to get up to the over in that direction there. I'm going to need to kind of get up on that plateau that's up there. I like having cliffside systems that go up there. This is a big cliff that kind of goes and drops down. There's not a lot of room in that area. So there you're going to usually have sort of like a spiral elevator, whereas over there I've got a nice long cliffside that can go up. So in other words, saying you'll get stuff done in 8 weeks, but doing it in 2 to manage your status as a miracle worker. Okay, Scott, I'll say 8 weeks and it'll take 12. Okay, then anti-Scott. Yeah, maybe not quite as efficient as Montgomery, but who is? Even Geordie is no Mr. Scott. So he is the OG. That beautiful little Canadian. Yes, he's Canadian. Canadians have Scottish accents. Yeah, actually, I have people, as a Canadian, that's one of the funny things is that, people always ask, why the hell are you wearing kilts and bagpipes? What was it? It was someone reacting to a scene from The Devil's Brigade. So The Devil's Brigade is a movie about, I think it's based on true events, where basically it was a kind of a troublesome unit where all the problem children went to of the Americans. There were Australians, I think there were Canadians, but there was a scene where the Canadians arrive on the scene. Of course, Canadian soldiers, being the ultimate professionals they are, were marching in perfect time, playing their bagpipes. And the person watching was going, why are they wearing kilts and playing bagpipes? Because our first prime minister was a Scotsman. Canada has a very deep heritage when it comes to, honestly, it's not the British that we have most of our, yes, we are a Commonwealth of the Crown, but a lot of our culture actually comes from the people that the Brits didn't like. That's the people who were coming to Canada way back in the day. So we have a lot of Scotsmen. Of course, we have a very strong French population, but Scots, German, Welsh, just so many different kind of members of the UK, not your typical Londoner. The prairies especially, some of our more fearsome military units is coming out of BC, which is my version. Like my end of the country here. The British, the Royal Highlanders was kind of like the crack unit. These guys were just nuts. Like, one of the things you have to remember about Canada, the Geneva, we're, very much a reason why there is a Geneva Convention. It's not because we wanted to have the rules, it's because they realized that after we finished in World War I, they kind of needed a set of rule books to limit us. We're very polite people. We say sorry. We are very much altruistic. We've been in every war in the 20th century, even if we didn't have to, not just out of obligation to the crown, because, we are still members of the Commonwealth. We still have our head of state is still the king. That is not in the right location. Getting distracted while I'm building here. So we still, previously Queen Elizabeth. Now, of course, it's King Charles. We'll see how long that lasts. I honestly never expected him to ascend the throne. I thought for sure Elizabeth was holding out until William could take the throne, because Charles is, Charles. But, long live the king. So we have King Charles. And Canada is still a member of the Commonwealth. But, yeah, if Britain gets into a spat, we're going to be follow along. We were members of the the RAF during World War II, World War I. Some of the first flying aces were Canadian pilots. But we have this thing about going and help. The first UN peacekeepers, Canada is responsible for the first UN peacekeepers. So, yes, we're very altruistic. We're very much about helping. We're very much about being polite, prim and proper and whatnot. Just don't say the word war around us. You will regret it. Why hasn't America ever invaded us? Because they're terrified, and they should be. We are nuts. Just to give an example, in World War I, they had a policy, also migrated there. So it is predominantly English and French. Now it's Scots, German, English, and French, with a good blending of depending on the century. Depending on when the immigration's happening, right? So set 19th century is more of this, 20th century is more of that. Now we're getting more from developing worlds, which is absolutely fine. I'm perfectly okay. We have several people in my community that came from various conflicts as refugees, and they're just wonderful members of the community. Quite frankly, I prefer them to some native-born Canadians. But yeah, we've got a very long history. So anyway, so World War I, we had a policy of no prisoners. We would basically, our troops would, and this is what they were. This isn't just off the top of their head. This was, what's the word I'm looking for? This was procedure. So we go into the trenches, because World War I, of course, was all trench warfare, and we would basically, anyone we saw, we took care of. Oh, look, that guy's sleeping. Now he's sleeping. be sleeping forever. Oh, look, that guy's injured. Well, we'll help him heal him up there. We'll make sure the injuries don't bother him by, putting a bayonet through his heart. Yeah, rather nasty. If you were an enemy soldier, and this is a key point here, if you were an enemy soldier and you saw Canadian troops coming, run. If you were a civilian and you saw Canadian troops coming, run towards them, because they're going to give you food. They're going to take care of you. So again, we were always very careful about the civilian population. We just have a real thing for enemy troopers. If you're an enemy combatant, but again, World War I, problems. The term stormtrooper, again, George Lucas uses the term for the crack commandos in Star Wars. The term stormtrooper is not anything to do with German soldiers. German soldiers coined the phrase because Canadian troopers. There was literally a town back east that the entire male population decided without actually becoming members of the Canadian military that they were going to go off and fight the Nazis, and they just picked up and went off. They fundraised. They eventually, basically as a resistance unit, they were vicious. They would come in like a storm, so they would blow in, destroy everything, and then just blow out like the wind. So the Germans actually started calling them stormtroopers because that's the effect by the time they finished going through. So, point being, Canada, don't piss us off. Don't laugh at it, don't think that we're a pushover. For all of my American friends out there, I'm going to try not to get political here, but your current president-elect, has made some statements about Canada becoming the 54th state. And of course, all of his little faithful followers immediately start parroting that. And all I can think is good luck with that. You're not going to like the result. It's as simple as that. Yeah, you guys, the Americans have their... You guys might have your Second Amendment and a bunch of guys running around with your guns. We have attitude. And we have just as many guns as you do. We just don't need to make a big deal about it. And yes, you are more than welcome if you want to come in. I'm not a big fan. So talking about this, a lot of people are saying, well, why don't we just take Oregon, Washington, California, make them part of Canada and stuff like that? And, I don't really have much problem. I mean, honestly, for me being on Western Canada, we're very much the similar kind of attitudes. It's a West Coast attitude of North America. I don't know how it extends down into the Mexican regions, but if you kind of go up and down, and a lot of that I think has to do with Hollywood. No, that's perfectly all right. Honestly, I'm just trying to think of things to keep saying so I don't have a bunch of dead air while you guys watch me lay railroad track, because how exciting is railroad track, guys? So, absorbing you guys into... And again, I have, more than welcome, but I haven't... My kind of thought, though, is that... It's like Neil deGrasse Tyson says about terraforming Mars. If you can terraform Mars, why don't you terraform Earth? Why do we need a terraformed escape planet when we can use that very same technology and fix Earth? It's kind of the same thing, is that, yes, again, you're more than welcome to join us, get your free healthcare, get some reasonable gun laws that don't involve, sacrificing school children to the altar of the almighty dollar. But I also kind of, the thing is, how about sticking around and fixing? Like, don't run away from the problem. Face it head on. Deal with, recognize what the problems are, where the problem is rooting from, and, either through your politicians or whatever, we've got lots of historical methods, French Revolution, anyone, to deal with the problem now. So, again, depending on where you go on that, right? Anyway, that's enough of that. So there we go. Track is laid. I managed to get all the tracks connected here. So you can see here, so we now have a complete loop. So now it is just a matter of figuring out my signal. So let's actually start with this signal here. And I did, again, went very intentionally the full way here. So again, I can do all my offshoots, so whatever stations I'm going to be bringing in. Depending on where I put the space elevator, I may have a station for that. Over here, you can see how the systems are going to join together. So as the lines kind of come through here, they will join up on this line and then they will duct through there. We have a corner here that they can continue on that way if I want to. So yeah, got everything in place. Only problem I'm going to have with my hyper tubes here is where I have crossovers, but I can kind of put elevated tubes and stuff to work with that. So I'll deal with those problems later. But that means I can start laying down my signals here, and very shortly I should be able to run a train. Okay, so block signal coming into the section. We'll have this block. Let's say there's only going to be one train running on here for now, but we'll put another block there. We'll dip down here. We'll probably go every second tower can be a block section. So we'll come down here. Again, we'll use that slide. We'll get this kind of in the middle. Let's say right about there. Keep coming down here. Yeah, it's definitely something new that you can slide the signals to anywhere on the track. There we go. Go there. I think I'll put one more block signal in before we get to the pass signal. So right about here. There we go. Oh, by the way, just kind of as a follow-up, World War II, we were definitely slightly more better behaved. Slightly. Didn't say perfectly behaved, but we were, somewhat better behaved. All right, I'm gonna try and gonna pull this switch out just to see if maybe it didn't get disconnected. Let's put another one in. Sometimes you can put another switch in or replace a switch. Nope, you're still giving me some grief here. Why are you giving me grief? Probably because I need to go further down. Okay. No, it shouldn't be giving me problems. Why are you giving me problems? Why are you giving me problems? Okay, let's look at the colors. This is where the colors come in. Know your colors. All right, so I'm going to get up here. Whoop. Okay, thank you. All right, so let's see here. That I expect to be an error because, it's an end of a track here. Not sure why you're giving me grief. That's separated. I think that's where I'm running into my problems. It's the lack of a block signal way over there. Oh, I still need to extend the track a bit. Okay, so yeah. No, there is a block signal here. There is a block signal there. Okay, you know what? Let's get back to that. I'm gonna put the rest of the signals in, It still could be a problem down at the far end, but it is no, it's just related to that intersection. I'm sure of it. I'm sure. I'm positive. Well, hello, Mark. Yeah. Just because these guys are actually signaling correctly, so that's why I'm a little bit curious. All right, let's get that in there. So I am laying down block signals. And up and down, away we go. Let's get that one there. We'll put this one here. Yeah, see how that's all the same lime green? So that is definitely something we need to isolate. So I'm gonna need to isolate coming into this intersection. Just needs to be a block signal, does not need to be a pass signal. I need a block signal to isolate this bit of track here. Get you on the other side, so we'll put that one there. There we go, you can hear them clicking into place. That's good. Put a path signal here. Maybe I'll hold off on that. You actually should be a path signal anyway. Yeah, you need to be a path signal. So basically what the path signal is every time you're entering into an intersection, you kind of want to have the path signal because it'll tell the trains where to go. This could be just a block signal to isolate that section. Block signals are definitely a lot easier to kind of deal with here, but I do want to isolate that section of train, so that's happy with that. Now, just the path signal is still not happy. Mostly because the path is broken down here, so let's get this bit of track isolated. Again, I'm going to just drag it back a bit from the switch. Like that. Yeah, see, there you go. That cleared that up. It's still gibbled back there, but that's all right. Need a block here. Yeah, still won't let you. You still have to have an extension on the track. Block signal there, and a block signal there, and then another block signal. Let's put you right there. There we go, pass signal there. Okay, so it knows it can come through here, knows it can get through here. Go all the way down to here. And come on, up, go up. There we go. Why are you guys griefing? Well, let's just put another little section of track here, just to kind of make sure. Then if I put my pass signal there, you need to be a pass signal? Yes. There we go. So again, every time you enter, even if you can't turn off the path, so that clears that pass signal, that clears that pass signal, that guy is good. Huh. Let's configure you. You're not Fallon. You're going to be home rubber / plastic. I do have to get a power line to you yet. which I think I'll drop up and bring up through the floor. What do I need? I need that. So there we go. There we go. Let's get an underfloor. So again, what I want to do is drop down a little bit. Can I see where I need to go? No, I can't from here. I want to get this right underneath. There we go. So that when I take my wire off of that to that, I can then grab some wire from there. Okay, that's fine. That's good enough. Oh, bright flashlight. And it's gonna go to there. And then I just need a handy dandy little place to plug in. Which, if I bring you to the corner, I can then just go right underneath, and track is now powered. Yes, track is powered correctly. Correct. Track is in fact powered. Or is it? Hang on. Yep, track is powered. Ooh. Getting up to that line again. That's all right. Hopefully we'll have fuel power going soon. Alrighty. So that train can go through there. These guys are working just fine. That's the home rubber and plastic. Let's take another quick hyper tube ride. I just want to double check the switches. So green, 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 and then of course the pass signal is in fact blocking me. All right, now what is going on over here? Why are you still griefing? What would happen if I changed you to a block? Still have an error. What if I get rid of you? Turn you back into a path. Still getting an error. What if I turn you into a block? Still getting an error. I'm pretty sure it's... Yeah, I need to have a block switch somewhere in the middle here. See, this is weird. What if I put another block... Really? Actually out of concrete, am I? Okay, well, we'll grab a couple of donor pieces here. Just need one. Why are you giving me problems? Okay, so yeah, you're a blue section, but you're only getting there. You're getting blocked there by that block signal, which is fine. Your blocks... Oh, I know. Do I need to put... Yep. Just need to further isolate this little bit of track. Still giving me an error in the block signal. What if I put that there? There we go. And then I turn you back into a block signal. Turn you into a pass signal. There we go. It is ugly. No, I guess I'll leave that there. All right, you guys all isolated now? All right, looks like the pass signals are working. Not a big fan of that, but we'll see how I feel in a while. All right, here we go. Time to name a station and build a train. So we're gonna call you our rubber plastic depot lakeside. No, what do we? No, we'll just call it that. Rubber and plastic depot. Let's get a train. Choo-choo. You go that way. And I'm gonna keep you all in suspense for a minute. I'll be right back. Just gotta take a small quick break and then we'll pop our train in. So stay tuned. Be right there. There's a callback. I'm so old I watched those shows first run. All right, first train. Woo! Do I have enough stuff to make the cars? Freight car. No, damn it. But you know what? I don't need a freight car. What I do need to do is get inside my choo-choo. I'm gonna set up a timetable. So we're gonna go to there, and then we're gonna go to there, and we're gonna save those changes. All aboard! Got a new experience. Turn on self-driving, and we are moving. So again, you can see how I slow down for the pass station. As soon as the train gets through, it clears the path, and off we go. And the train is noisy. Let me see if I can turn down the train audio a bit. There we go. Sorry, I blocked off half the trip there, but yeah, there we go. So we come down the track. We'll do another full loop. I can even go in a photo mode, pull the camera back a little bit more. All the signals are working. We are cleared through the pass signal. And around we go. Cleared into the station. Yeah, I do rely a lot on trains. There will be lots of trains. It can get sometimes a bit overwhelming for the switching system, but of course there's nothing for us to deliver or pick up, but off we go. Oh no, we probably didn't. I also haven't watched broadcast TV in probably 10, 12 years. Because of commercials and cable companies. We get hosed in Canada on our cable. And again, you can see it's slowing down for the path. It has gotten clearance to get through the path, and away it goes. Nice to know that guy is in fact working. And then he pulls into a station. And off he goes again. All right, let's do a race. Let's see which one is faster. Yeah, honestly, when things work, especially when they work right out of the gate, it is a very satisfying feeling. Bye, Mr. Train. Yeah, you can see where the hypertube system is just so much faster. Trains were my primary way of getting kind of around the world back in the day. But yeah, this hypertube system is, I'm just so very, very happy with. That was, honestly, it's one of my favorite things they added to the game. I think it was 4.0 or 3.0. It didn't disappear, it just went out of the draw range. So you can see there it's back. Was when they added trains. I mean, what little boy doesn't like playing with a train set? All right, I need to get myself, let's get out of photo mode here. I need a couple of freight cars. Gonna have to do that from the menu here. So let's get a couple of freight cars queued up here. 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. 3, 4. Close the door. I don't need any. No, I still need some train support, so I'll keep that there. So we'll just fill up our to-do list again. Modular flames. Iron rod. Iron plate. Go draw some stuff off in inventory or out of inventory. Like may convert a slug. Oh, got a yellow slug too. Cool. I don't have any more Mercer Sphere research, do I? Yes, I do, but I need the SAM ore for that. Okay, so we'll stash our Mercer Sphere with the others. So I've got 14 of them now. 15. Got a little bit of that, got a little bit of that, got a little bit of that. What else am I carrying that I don't need to carry? Need to get some more Nobelux. No, is my Nobelux only... No, I'm pretty sure. Am I dumping you in a container? I don't remember now. Where did I end up with my Nobelux? Where am I dumping my Nobelux? That's a bloody good question. I don't remember. Nobelux, 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 Nobelux. Oh, right, that's right. right here, because I'm going to set up a separate warehouse for munitions and whatnot. So I'll grab some more Noblix. Yeah, I know it's Noblix. I don't know how it's pronounced, so I'm just going to go Noblix because it's more fun that way. I got spider guts in my pocket. Why would I be carrying spider guts in my pocket? Go away. Spider guts. Go make me tickies. Now, I do, yeah, I should probably set up a good old rebar ammo setup. I just need to, you know, shoot off a little bit of steel or iron pipe or rod, but not a priority right now. And we'll get 100 of those, I guess. Doopity 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 doo. And oh, there. I hate having that extra. Okay, that's got that. Let's get some terrain cars put in. Let's wait for the train to come back. And oh, just disappeared out of draw sight. Come back. There you are. What happens when you get hit by a train? I don't know. It just apparently missed me. Come to me. Come. Nothing. That's what happens. All right. Freight cars. Train has to stop and stop. Yeah, it passed. Hello. There he goes. And away he goes, carrying nothing. All right, these stations do need to be configured for unloading. There's just nothing to unload yet, but I might as well get that set up. And then eventually we'll have to, of course, extend into our inventory wall there. But that just means I have to get the goods being made. All right. Cool. Train station or train network has birthed. It is definitely starting to work, and it is doing what I want without much a hassle. Let's get ourselves back going this way. I don't think I'm going to put in the rest of, like, extend to the SAM ore just yet. Thank you. I think I also want to fill. No, worry about the design again. I'm gonna kind of deal the aesthetics later. Yeah, see, this is why I don't like utilizing kind of just flat. I don't like these tracks cutting through each other like that. I do prefer, you know, elevated, but yeah, I can't. There's no. We'll think about that as we kind of move our down. For this just little short section here, for now, I think this is gonna do. Okay, so now I have to clear out these oil wells, which means any little bacon. I mean, come on, who doesn't like this? We should have these bacon mushrooms, because who does not like bacon and mushroom? A bacon mushroom burger is the best. Get some nice sharp Swiss on there. Good hamburger sauce. Just absolutely delicious. Now I'm hungry. When's lunch? Actually, very soon. My time. If you've already had lunch, I hope you had an opportunity to get yourself a bacon, mushroom bacon cheeseburger. Yeah, because you can't forget the cheese. Oh. Now I want a bacon mushroom cheeseburger. I just hate Domino's. I'm sorry for your loss. What am I doing? What am I running around doing over here? Right, I was clearing out the terrain. So let's get some of this stuff out of here. Get some of that stuff out of here. That's just an iron node. I don't care. Get rid of that. More bacon. Hi. Oh, oops. Didn't mean to throw that right in front of my face. Getting rid of Mr. Farty Rock here. Ooh, more bacon. Hi, train. Oh, that's who I was looking for. Go, go, go! Ah! Oh, they die in the gas. Ooh, that's good to know. Okay, question. Those giant creatures walking around are harmless. The big, absolutely giant ones, yes, they're just annoying. That is their thing in life, is to be annoying, because you will have a fully formed factory. It will have everything in there. It will have rooms and walls and light switches and all that. And it'll have one of those things kind of passing through the floor, getting in the way. Because they don't seem to be bothered by structures sometimes. They're there to annoy you. But I swear to God, that's their only purpose in life, is to be... Actually, I want to test this. Are you going to die? Oh, no, because I got rid of the gas. There we go. All right, let's get rid of their nest. Ah! Do not run into danger. Ooh, I hear another one. There he is. Ah, he got me first. What is back here? What are you guys hiding, by the way? Oh, you're hiding a slug. Okay. Now, just on general principle, I'm getting rid of the farty rocks. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, the guys who build this game are, I'm pretty sure, just big as nerds as we are. There's lots of references to stuff, so it wouldn't honestly surprise me if that was a big part of their quote-unquote inspiration. Again, general principle, let's get rid of the farty rock there. Mr. Lone Tree here. Nope, you don't need to be here. Like I said, I do like to leave as much of the kind of trees and landscapes if I can. But if things are going to get in the way, they are gone. All right, oil wells are over here. This also means I should be able to get my Mark II pipes going very soon. That's the thing I find with the progression in this game, is that you kind of do one thing, like here, plastic and rubber, and suddenly you have this big unleashing of things that you can do. You know, now I can get this done, and I can get this done. I got this, and I can do that. And then everything, though, takes longer to do. Setting up your first oil plant takes 5 minutes. Setting up, or oil plant, iron plant takes 5 minutes. Setting up your kind of big iron plant can take you, you know, days. So yeah, I do realize I'm out of concrete at the moment, so I'm just going to do a quick run of the concrete. I'm also going to edit my to-do lists, so I don't want to do these guys yet. But what I do want is to make sure I have enough for my oil extractors. So 1, 2, and 3. Gonna need a bunch of refineries let's say we'll go with 10 refineries, just to make sure I have the material. I don't know if I'm putting up 10 refineries, just making sure I have the material. And then, yeah, so copper sheet is a big one here, because that's also what's needed for the pipes, because all of this stuff is pipe-based. And then I just have to figure out which recipes I want to use based on the ones that I have. I didn't get the one I was looking for, which is my diluted fuel. But I do have some good stuff to get me in between. Where am I going? I'm going over here. Might put just a little hypertube to connect my inventory with the train. But that is definitely something to do when you don't have 50 billion other things to do already. All right, let's get rid of that. And then I need some motors. That's a lot of motors. Yeah, almost 200 of them, or 150 of them. What else do I need? I need steel tube. Let's lose the partial stack and grab a full stack. And I'm gonna need some copper sheets. Again, lose this partial stack, grab a full stack. I need to get some stuff out of my pockets. So we'll convert this yellow slug. So that clears that space up. What else do I not need to carry? Quartz crystal. You know what? I can grab that whenever. I'm just going to dump that. Getting low on wire. Yeah, just before I run off here, I kind of like to do every once in a while. Just check the old inventory, see how it's doing. No, let's grab a full roll. There we go. Let's grab a, change this little 9, exchange the 9 for a 200. Do I have some room in here? Yes, I do. I'm just going to throw that 4 in there for now. And so I can go grab some concrete. And we'll just grab as much concrete as we can. And that is full pockets. Okay. Back we go. A little quick jetpack flight. Oh, I missed. There we go. And away we go. I'm Supergirl. That's because it's a female character. Actually, that's, no, Superwoman. Supergirl, no, she's not a child. It's Superwoman. Regardless of what DC in there. Anyway, let's not go into another rant. Don't necessarily need to turn this into a Roland's rant, weekly rant. But you could, you know, pick a topic for the day. Apparently today was, close enough. Today was Canada and World War I and why there's a Geneva Convention. You're welcome. See, we've always been doing the world a service. We gave you rules to war. Okay, modern war. Because no one thought that would be necessary. Yeah, why would we need to make sure that people aren't killing our prisoners? Of course you don't want to kill the prisoners. Here's the thing. Strategically, you actually don't want to do that to prisoners. Kind of in a long run, mostly because, wounded. Mostly because wounded are a drain on resources for whoever is caring for them. And that's kind of, you know, a big philosophy, especially mobile armies, having to drag wounded, take care of them. It just becomes a thing. Yeah, we just couldn't be bothered. One less person who can get back into the fight, right? Anyway, let's get some extractors going. So where am I going to put... Where do I actually want to put these guys? When I say these guys, of course, I mean the factory. What I'm going to build now is going to be very much a temporary. Actually, I have not checked out the Metal Gear Solid series yet. I have heard of it, obviously, but I've never had never had the chance to get into it. But yeah, cool. Thank you for the recommendation. All right. Just be prepared. Half of the games are cutscenes. I don't mind. You know, as long as they're produced well. All right. So as I was saying, the first rubber and plastic and all that is kind of, you know, Mr. Yellow Slug, is very much just to get the stuff flowing. Like I say, I'm gonna do, yeah, okay, so I'm gonna do the fuel plants going that way. Yeah, let's start clearing some of this stuff out here. Let's try to stay out of their aggro range here. And one, and come on. Two, didn't make it in time. They're coming for me. Are they? Not sure if they know where I am. Yes, they do. I don't like you guys. Okay, and one and two. Ooh, got him in time. Try to keep the flight time down to a minimal here. And get that second one and pop. There's another one higher. That's a paddling. Ooh, that. I don't normally play in the headphones here, so sometimes the sounds can catch me up. There he is. Almost sounds like there's a geyser near me. Get him! Get him! Got him. All right. Did I clear you out? Yeah, I have cleared you out. Look, more bacon. More bacon. More bacon. I could have left the bacon back at the base. Let's clear out that Mr. Tree. Let's destroy this guy. Ooh, a little slow on the trigger there. He managed to get his crew out. Let's start tossing some explosives. Like that. Let's get another one. You guys coming at me? Come at me, bro. Come at me, bro. Oh, ow. All right. Okay, I'm gonna have to do some mathing now. Now, I don't want to set up a massive production yet. I kind of just want to get enough going so that I can start getting some into inventory, so I can get manufacturing unlocked, so I can start getting all of my computers and all that other fun stuff, crystal oscillators, all of that other fun stuff going. All right, so I've got maximum made 300 per pipe. Can I get you up to 300? I, of course, can get you up to 300. Thank you for joining me. Honestly, you know what? That's probably a good time. It is heading to noon. We got our tracks in. We've got an idea of what we're doing for our oil products. I think that's a pretty good day's worth of effort. Bit of a rough start this morning trying to get the sound system working out in my OBS. Seems to have still been working. I hope it sounds okay in your guys' end. But yeah, I think that is going to do me for today. So next week, same time, same place, 9 a.m. Western Pacific time. We'll get the oil production up and running. We'll get manufacturing up and running, and we'll start getting things going forward. And at someday, we may even crack our SAM ore. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Later this afternoon, we'll be releasing the next chapter in my Space Engineers series that I'm playing with my friend, where we basically just try to be bumbling little pirates around, a little bit of a kind of a soft role play narrative type thing. There's no real story we're following, but we kind of exhibit or exist within that world. We try not to acknowledge that we're playing a game or anything like that. So it's a bit of a fun series going on with that. But otherwise, that is going to be it for me today. Thank you for visiting. Be safe, be good, and have yourselves a great day, and we'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.